this tutorial, I am going to show you the end of year procedures to close out Canvas for this year. This way, you can have a great summer and get ready for the next school year. I'm going to give you a few options. First, option 1, create a Sandbox archive course. This option is great for those of you who want to work during the summer, updating your Canvas course and getting ready for the next year. Option 1 requires you to start a new course. In your dashboard, you may have your to-do, your coming up, and your recent feedback. So underneath that, you're going to see the button for Start a New Course. Go ahead and call your course 2021-2022 Archive Course for, let's say, U.S. History. This means that when you put all of your course content in here, you're going to know that your course is an archive. This is not an active course. There are no enrollments except for you. And because this is a sandbox, you do not publish it. Then you click Create. Now remember, this is not the course you will be using in 22-23 or the next school year. This is simply going to be the archive, sort of like a bucket and a folder where you're going to hold all of the information, and then you're going to be transferring it into your new course shell, which will be rostered with your students in their periods. Now, once you create the course, notice that we ended up in the course settings. So what you want to do is you want to import course content. And you're going to select a Canvas course. Once the drop-down menu shows up, you can just simply type a keyword, for example, history, and you're going to see all of the courses that come up for your U.S. history class or your language arts class or your English language arts class, and you're going to choose the one that is attached to your particular course, to your school year. So in this case, we're going to select Dr. Reynolds U.S. History 21-22, and we're going to make sure that we're selecting the one that is from the SIS. And so let's click on it. Now here are our choices. If you want to bring all of your content and worry about what to delete and what to add, click All Content. I definitely suggest that you click Adjust Events and Due Dates and click the Remove Dates option. This way you're starting fresh and clean and none of your assignments, quizzes, or discussions have any due dates in them. If you want to import existing quizzes as new quizzes, this is a recommendation because the existing classic quizzes are going to be deprecated in the coming months. So it might be a good idea for you to just bring anything that you have as a classic quiz into a new quiz platform. If you're not sure yet, just leave it like this and you can do your migration later. Once you are satisfied with your parameters and the course that you are copying, then you're going to click the Import button. Keep in mind that this is the best option if you plan to work on your courses during the summer. As you can see, the copying is running. And you don't have to stay here until it's done. You can always come back to it. And remember that you're going to find this course in the Unpublished section of your dashboard. Let's take a look at option 2, Sharing to Comments. If you'd like to share your course content to comments privately with others in the system or with the entire Canvas worldwide public, you will need to do so before your course is concluded at the end of the school year. So, in order to share your course to comments, which is a library of content, first select the course that you want to share to comments. And this time, let's select Leadership and Service. Once you're inside this course, you're going to go into your settings. At the top of your menu on the right under the settings, you are going to click Share to Commons. Here you can take a look at all of your options and decide how you want to share it. If you only want to share with yourself, click the Only Me section. Now keep in mind, this is not a good option for those of you who want to share content with colleagues, or if you're not going to be working for the charter system, you're not going to have access to it. So you can share it with all the Pembroke Pines Charter Schools, or public, which makes this available to any Canvas Commons user across the world. You don't have to worry about shared as institution approved content or featured content. You don't have to worry about the content type. Now, if you are sending out copyrighted material, then you need to send copyright. But most of you who are building your own content definitely want to put it in the public domain. Then let's talk about metadata. The asterisks denote required content, so make sure that you have your description for your content. Once you've designated all of the required tabs, make sure that you do pick an image, which has to be done. You can either browse one from your computer or pick one from the Uplash. Let's just select Teamwork. And the grade level is important because if you are sharing this with anyone in the Canvas community, remember that this is kindergarten all the way through graduate. So if your content is suitable for 6th grade, you can through 8th grade, or 6th grade to college level, 6th grade to 12th, you can indicate it either by the drop-down menu or by moving the icons on the bar. Once you have all of your parameters set, you are going to Share to Commons. And you'll see that your resource has been shared, and you can go back to the share and take a look at the things you have shared. For option 3, this is the do nothing now and wait for August. If you want to take a real break for the summer and wait until August to take care of this, then don't worry. Your courses will still be there when you want to access them, even if the school year is over. You are going to be able to find your content from this year's courses into the next year's courses from going to Courses, All Courses, and then scrolling all the way down to your past enrollments. This way, you are going to see your concluded courses, and once you identify these courses and you have your new course shells for the next school year, you have to make sure that you know which is the course that you are going to be importing content from. So you wait until the new school year's courses shells are on your dashboard, and then you go to settings, you click import content, and you select your last year's course. And that is it. That is the one option where you can just go back to summer, relax, and worry about nothing. Keep in mind though, that past enrollment courses are view only, and you cannot make any adjustments. But you can still, when you import content from them, you are going to still be able to designate the import parameters anytime, anywhere that you want them to. In the fall, when you get your new course shells, you are going to follow different directions for the start of the year procedures, and you will be able to either import the content from Commons, import the content from your archive, or import the content from your past enrollment courses that have ended. And you want to make sure that you take that content from there. That's it. Now, Let's review our options. Option 1. Create a Sandbox/Archives course. This is the best option for those of you who want to prepare and add content for the new school year. Option 2. Share to Commons. You're not going to be able to work on your course, but you're just putting it in a safe place for you to be able to import it later, or for team members to be able to import it into their course. Option 3. Do nothing and wait until August and import into your new courses from past enrollments or concluded courses. Now, when the fall comes, just wait for our beginning of school year procedures and have a great summer.